Hey Cassette community, JD here from Minneapolis, coming at you with, as Brett likes to say, a little Cassette community update. So I haven't done one in a while. I'm overdue on vinyl updates, cassette updates, but I want to just give a quick update for the Cassette community here. So you're seeing in the background here, I'm experimenting with some new gear. I'll show you a little bit of that and kind of show you the mess that I have right now going on with my cassette collection. So kind of some cool stuff going on, a lot of really cool cassette slash vinyl trades that I've done here in the vinyl community, so I'm really excited about some of that stuff. I'll show a little bit of that, but thought I'd really quickly show you just a little bit of the gear. I'm not going to do like a full gear slash room tour. I hope to eventually do that in the future here once I get some stuff a little bit more settled. But so here we go. Forgive the camera work for a moment here. Hopefully I can edit this out. But right now I've got little U2 Joshua Tree playing. I've got a few copies of that I've inherited here. And just a quick shot of the deck that I'm using right now is a Denon DRS 640. I actually, kind of a funny story with that. I was at a thrift shop that I go to quite frequently, and they had this there, and I actually passed it over because I thought I was a CD player. So and the funny thing is I knew exactly what it was. I just have no idea why I didn't make the connection. So as I was pulling out of the parking lot, I realized, oh crap. So I went back and got it. It was 15 bucks, and so far it's the best deck that I own. Right underneath it, you see there is the DRS 810, which is kind of their flagship of this. So it's kind of got the vertical slide out, just like a CD player, which is pretty neat. And I was so excited to get this deck. Found a guy that used to live in Minnesota that owned it. He moved out to Colorado, but he ended up shipping it to me. Had the original box and everything. But I need to get it cleaned or something because the 640 sounds way better. So just some cleaning and stuff to do, but I don't know much about how to do that, so need to do some research. Anyway, enough about the gear. Right now I'm playing through a new receiver, or integrated amp I should say, for the first time that I have ever used an integrated amp. I've always been using receivers, and combine this with my vinyl setup right now. It's night and day difference. It's amazing. I've been underpowering my speakers my whole life. So anyway, this is my rack right now. Like, it's not gonna look like this for long. I'm just experimenting with some different gear. So but onto some cassettes. Probably the reason that you care to watch this. I will show you my current situation. So you're looking at a majority of my collection here right now, just stacked up in mounds on my card table here in my music room. The reason for that is I'm working on shelving. So I started with this unit over here, and see if I can get a good shot of it here. I might have to move my couch. Let me back up here. Alright, so there's the unit that I got at IKEA, and I bought a couple extra shelves to fill in over here to make it look just like this side. But I found out when I got home that I grossly underestimated how many of these it would take to hold my entire collection. So I'm having to think about doing something different. So I'll show you what that looks like. But before I do that, maybe I'll pan through, show you just a little flavor here of some of the stuff that I've got. My favorite two cassettes right there, Weezer's Blue Album and Hum You'd Prefer an Astronaut. Most everything I've had I've paid, you know, between 10 and 50 cents, maybe a buck. But I ended up paying like $7 for that Hum tape. I don't know why, but I'm a big fan of it, so it's the only thing that I've really paid a whole lot for. Down here, a little more U2, REM, and then I started alphabetizing behind there, but I've just kind of been stacking stuff up, some sealed cassettes, lots of goodies. So I'll go back over here just to show you my plan for shelving. I know Brett specifically asked about it, but I'll show kind of what my plan is for that right now. So backing up a little bit here, you'll see this wall. Say hi to C-3PO. So I've got this entire wall. It's probably about 9 or so feet long, and there's suspended ceilings in this part of the room. Over here you've got your regular ceilings, but so it's probably about 6.5, 7 feet tall, just in terms of working space. So I've got a couple built-in units here, and more cassette tapes, double stack, double deep, cassettes there that go the whole range. That's all. Those are all promos that I need to go through and find out a little bit more information on. But these are just a couple built-in units. This backs up to my utility room. Before I turned this into a music room, this used to be a home theater. So I had a projector down here, and it's a pretty cool setup, but decided to explore my love for music a little bit more and turn this into a music room. So I sold my projector, which, going back over here, forgive the kids stuff right now. You can kind of see there a bunch of holes in the wall. That's where my screen was mounted, and now it's been replaced by the land of expedites for my record storage. So anyway, back over to here. So my plan with this wall is to do one entire built-in, basically for all cassettes, CDs, and anything else, I guess. Probably, you know, some knickknacks and that sort of thing. But I figure I can fit quite a lot of media on that wall, so I'm really excited about getting that going. So hopefully in the next maybe month or so, I'll have that project complete, and I can give you a little bit of an update and more of a finished room tour. So one more before I go. This is getting to be longer than I was expecting it to be. Again, more kid stuff, yay! And this is just a little office space I have set up down here. With more expedites, go figure. So I have a small business that I run aside from my quote-unquote real job, and that's what this space is for down here. I wanted to start out by giving a huge shout out to Craig Zappa21786 for really getting me kicked off and started into some cassette trading. So kicked off a great conversation, and what do you have? What do you need? What do I have? What can I give you? So we had just a great trade, and really got me into it. Thanks much. Stacked up over here are some trades slash CCLT or Cassette Community Love Train sort of stuff that have happened. So I've done some trading. Some of it vinyl for cassettes. Some of it cassettes for cassettes. So it's just some really cool stuff. Sean Benfield is one of the guys I've been trading with, just a super cool guy. All these guys are really cool. Jerry Shimp and his buddy Adam have both done some trades with me. And then Michael C. Lemons from the UK. So we both learned quickly that it's expensive to ship overseas. Probably not worth the trade, but a good dude. So I'm super happy to give him a record in exchange for some tapes. They haven't come yet, but they should be here soon. And then the last guy, at least for now, is Manny Dunn. So a lot of cool stuff. Thank you guys very much for the trades. I'm super excited about some of these tapes here that I've been able to trade for. So this is all stuff that I didn't have before. Maybe a couple of duplicates there, upgrade copies to some of the things that I have. But overall, just fun stuff. And I gotta tell you, the thing about cassettes for me, really more than anything, it comes down to price. So I've spent a lot of money on vinyl recently, and yeah, so it's just a nice way to be able to spend not quite so much money, but still get a lot of really cool stuff. So you can go ahead and plop yourself down in a thrift store, and I mean basically shuffle through a few hundred cassettes and maybe pay a quarter, 50 cents or so for. So finding that sort of thing is been a lot of fun for me. So anyway, that's all for now. I've been rambling here for the last minute or so, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Hopefully I have more videos to come. A little bit of an update hopefully on the finished room as well as storage, and then I can get into maybe some more specific cassettes. I know I just showed you mounds and piles of cassettes right now, which isn't all that cool, but more to come. So thanks for watching. Make it a great day.